All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am D. Tyrone Caliber, variety, space gamer, space fan, and today we are playing yet another episode of Starfield. This is the Ballad of James Caliber, episode 5, called Terror at the Disco. Today we're going to be starting one of the UC Vanguard quests. This is not my first playthrough of this, but some of the people here may not have, so we're going to try to keep the spoilers down to a minimum when it comes to it. But yeah, we're going to be starting the UC Vanguard quest, not the Crimson Fleet one, but we're going to start heading over to Talamain and start the quest there. It's one of my favorite quests in this game, one of my favorite quest series in this game. It is something that a few of us in the chat have talked about, the saying they should have expanded upon when it comes to the game as a whole. So now I haven't played that series in a year, but I can't wait to get back into it. So anyway, that is enough out of that. Let us get into it. Back to, I've changed the ship around. I have changed the ship around. So last week, y'all saw me get the dream house and stuff, right? Oh, that's right. It's not here. I left that place. But y'all saw me change the ships around and stuff, right? Or not, no, you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all saw me get the dream house and stuff. So what I ended up doing is, after I got off stream, I actually put a landing bay right by the house. It's a little walking distance, but it's enough for me to build ships however I want them. Because I've had a few ships in my possession that I've wanted to rebuild the way that I want it. This is the one that everybody is familiar with, the Crimson Hunter. This was the one that I started off with. This was originally a Crimson Fleet Ghost that I completely built out to some version of a plane type situation. But I decided to switch it up this time around. And now there are some parts I need to get my hands on, but I decided to switch it up a bit and try to build my old ship from one of my older saves just from memory. But this is the Vanguard. There are some changes with it. It still hits like a truck. But unlike normal, there's a lot of underspace that's here. I was able to do some things with this that I wasn't able to do with my original one. Also, there used to be a glitch where you can stack different parts on top of each other. But from what I can tell, they actually patched those out. They actually patched those out, which it was kind of a sad face, but I had to deal with it. The only other thing that kind of annoys me a little bit about how I did this build is, which I can probably fix that later, is I got the gas tanks sitting on the side. They just feel kind of awkward where they are. And unlike in Space Engineers, I don't have to worry so much about certain ship parts getting blown off. So structurally, it being there is fine, but aesthetically, I don't like it. But I will try to, I'll either try to fix it or just say, you know what, I'm just kind of stuck with it where it is. Might be able to get away with it. Yeah, okay. Anyway. So I do have a quick mission here, and then we will head out back to New Atlantis for the start of the Vanguard. Ooh, I need to jump some of this stuff. So, just like I did last time, my armory is right by the cabin. But the cabin is a whole heck of a lot different this time. We actually have stairs. This is my favorite helm in this game. It's a 2-story helm to where you can go up and down by these stairs and it still eliminates the ladders to get to the helm. But this is the armory. And this is the captain's quarters. So it is all the way in the back. So if you're trying to go into the captain's quarters, that means you were trying to. You didn't mistakenly end up there. You did that on purpose. Oh, wow. I have bupkis for room. I did not clear this out. So we are going to have to clear this out first. So this is the new computer room. This is the new command station. There's a navigation console and the self-service bounty that I put in here just in case things happen. I can pay off my debts just from the ship.
Hello, Captain.
Hey, Barrett. We have the doctor's office here. I still have to figure out how to connect them together.
Just waiting for the good word, Chief.
We see, we have here the kitchen and living area. The corridor here off to another living area. Over on one of the wings. This is the backside of the ship where both the landing gear, the landing bay, and the boarding bay are. So this is the back half of the ship. And then as we go over to the other wing, This is the other living quarters.
Yes, you need me?
So eventually I'm going to switch some of this up. But right now I don't have the parts for it. But eventually I'm going to switch all of this up. So we are going to head out to New Atlantis. That is, if I don't have anything, any kind of, you know, illicit contraband on the ship, because the last place we need to go is jail. Normally, I would have cleaned this out before stream started. Yep, and there it is. Yep. I had some illicit stuff. So we're going to Wolf first. We are going to Wolf first. I am not trying to go to jail. At all. Gotta get rid of the nip. Yeah, that illicit, those illicit things that I'm using for evidence. Yeah, evidence. Nothing illegal. I'm just going to the Wolf system for I'm going here for
Do you require my assistance?
reasons.
Good to see you. Certainly.
This is my evidence contact that I'm speaking to. Definitely not somebody I'm just trying to pawn this stuff off on. Because, you know, I'm a role model. You know, I'm a role model. I'm trying to do what I can for the good people. All of this junk was because I sold some of those other stray ships that I found. And unfortunately, that takes up a lot of weight. Too bad there isn't a, like, sell all on this, but knowing how this game works, if there was a sell all, it'll probably be something along the lines of sell everything in your inventory. Not just sell everything on this tab. All right, that was 600. That was 600 kgs worth of just junk. All right, so let me buy some ammo. while I'm here, shotgun shells, mag pistol, ammo. All right, let's get rid of some of this junk. Don't need much of anything for this anymore. You don't really have anything else I would want. Snaps, squall. I'll buy the squall because I might need it for some other stuff. Not to use, because we don't do that here. You don't really have much else that I can actually use. Let's check the ammo. 11mm caseless. Just to get some of this stuff out of my inventory. Not false. It's $10. I'm not gonna trip over $10.
That's a little surprising, isn't it? Out here.
And then come out here. Still sell some of the stuff on the ship. $909. $174. Settler Adventure hat. I need to keep that. The chunks can go. Get rid of some more of this junk. Just to get it off of my ship. $36. Yeah, I'm not gonna trip about $4. As long as it's off the ship. So the nip is gone, Leo. The nip is gone. We is free. I just gotta remember where. There we go. This thing is. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of these helmets. Okay. Appreciate it, Blue. Appreciate it. Congratulations on your second place finish this week. And congratulations on your return, my good friend. Go forth and whoop some behind for the good of the Alliance. All right. Put all of this up. Battle Stem, Frost Wolf, and I think that is enough. Where is my, there we go. Grab some of that bolognese. So now that my inventory is relatively clean, and now that I have no contraband on the ship,
Ship's clear.
let's get out of here. So now we are going back to Alpha Centauri. And we are heading over to the Mass District. I still love the fact that the screenshots you make, they turn into the loading screens. Go away, tracker. I gave it at the office. All right, Marika. Like having you as a companion and all.
It's always a good day when we get to chat. Thanks for all the adventures. You know where to find me if you change your mind.
All right, now we're gonna go talk to this guy.
Hey,
Voila.
Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
All right, I'm game. Just tell me what to do next.
All right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
All right, let's see. Supra et Ultra.
Official United Colonies business can access the building.
Welcome to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. All right, James Curtis Caliber, current bounty 0. To register for your examination, please select enlistment agreement. Any outstanding UC bounty must be paid before proceeding. I have no bounty because I'm a good person. I don't do anything wrong. Oh boy. By joining the UC Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that can place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. In exchange, the UC Colonies Vanguard agrees to compensate all captains according to their experience level and the difficulty of the task requested. All applicants will be required to earn a satisfactory grade on a simulated combat flight. Successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon completion of both prerequisites, the UC Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colony citizenship once sufficient time or acts of valor have warranted it. Do you agree to the above commitment and wish to initiate your journey with the United Colonies Vanguard? Under normal circumstances, the answer would be absolutely no. Because I'm getting a little bit, not much, but a little bit of flashbacks of my oath of enlistment. Just, this isn't a dotted line, it's just push the button. Or at least hit the touchscreen. Consent documented. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Ah, so now we get to find out what happened to Earth.
In 2150,
marriage and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
And here is Earth as we remember it.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace.
DC!
It was among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
But those are the three factions. House Varun, which I will say is, I do not like their spacesuits because they look like PJs. I at no point do I like these suits. They look like PJs. Which, one of the reasons why I always ask the question, better gear or better looking fit, which one would you pick? And I always go with better looking fit. Because I actually found some Varun gear that was pretty good while I was playing offline. I couldn't do it. I couldn't wear it. Free Star Collective, it isn't bad. They're trying to have what some would consider like a futuristic Texas Rangers type vibe with it. I do kind of like it. Depends on the mood.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their circuit god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Thus is the reason why you run into the Varun Zealots.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno weapons. In it was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
I don't know about that, Chief. Yep, that is one of the mechs. And that thing.
The general that condemned Londinium gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed after the war. Might have gotten off too lightly.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinium. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinium found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history.
That's got to be terrifying.
Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed
Being overrun by those things. Yeah, no, we're good.
unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinium is mourned by the UC to this day.
Oof. All right, so we have the armistice. Basically, the peace agreement between the UC and the Freestar. And then the birth of the Vanguard. They're not Helldivers. And the ever famous, if you want to be a citizen, join the Vanguard. These are all Deimos ships, if memory serves me correctly.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
All right, so
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
hey, come here. So we need to take these.
New targets active.
Okay, all right. This.
First time flying?
Oh, I know some bootleg machine.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1
It's trying to tell me.
initiating Tier 2.
Got some ship parts.
New targets active.
Yeah, come here. Come here. Where, Bucko?
Target defeated.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And there. Yeah, this ship is not built for...
Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached.
This ship is definitely not built for trying to board ships. This ship is solely here to nuke them.
New targets active.
Since I'm not having to worry about grav jumping out of here.
Target elimination imminent.
Come here.
We are hit. Target defeated.
Yeah. Come here. Come here, pal. Okay, so I'm getting used to how they're doing these missiles here.
Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score. Or stay...
Forget that. Let's go.
Remaining tiers.
Let's get to 5. Let's at least get to 5.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Yeah. Come here. Come here.
You won't defeat us. Warning, warning, incoming fire.
Big gate. Yeah.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier
All right, we get to level 5, and then I'm gonna call it for this simulation. Because I think level 5 is where I got my behind whipped last time I played this.
New targets active.
And I'm starting to remember why.
Extermination
Yeah.
protocols active. Target defeated.
Yeah. Come on. Come
You
on.
must be able to do better than that.
Yeah. Get rid of these shields.
Target defeated.
Stick and move, baby. Stick and move. Oh, my engines are down. Really? Dang it. I'm a sitting duck.
Insufficient.
Come on, I gotta fight my way out of this one. Come on, baby. Yep, I was cooked. No!
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Well, I got cooked again. Like I said, getting to level 5, they're like, okay, you've had your fun. Now get out.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
Yeah, I'm good.
Best run.
I know you get more stuff to higher up in the simulation that you go, but I'm gonna do that later.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have some? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
No.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data,
You stink.
checked out a few of the murals. Good. Inquisitive folks tend to do well around here. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission.
10 years.
First, though,
You want me to sign up for 10 years, bro?
provisional or otherwise, are required to... So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Let's do it.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Let's do it. Fine. I, Dertavius Tyrone Caliber, solemnly swear, yada yada yada. We've been here before. Come on, Tuwala, get the lead up get the lead out of your behind. I got places to go, people to see, pirates to get rid of.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Not really big in the commitments but for you, all right.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yeah, why not? Let's do
That's
this.
the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance.
Yeah, give me my money.
Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Oof. Hold on. Okie dokie. Can y'all see me? Internet decided to hiccup again. So, like I was talking about earlier, they've been working on the internet for the last feels like the last few weeks. So if my internet or if the stream goes out, okay. But if the stream goes out, then don't forget to refresh. And for my YouTube folks, if everything is looking kind of wonky right now, I will have my recorded copy of this stream up on YouTube after stream is over.
Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Harath. Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
Nope, I'm all set.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
All right, so we're not going to be able to finish, obviously, this whole thing today. But I want to, at the very least, finish the probationary mission.
Captain James, hello.
Yeah, I want to at least finish the probationary mission first. Where it is.
So, I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
And we're getting in here and get out of here.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
All right, off to Tau Ceti 2. Now, unfortunately, if you're looking for Tau Ceti in the night sky, Tau Ceti is pretty dim. Even when trying to find it with a telescope, it's not as easy to find as, like, say, Sirius or Arcturus or something like that. Tau Ceti, like Wolf, is really dim. All right, let's get out of here before we get jumped by the element.
All clear. Land this ship.
All right. And the Vanguard has landed. Let's go.
Captain James, it is.
There's a ship here. Front doors closed. Ooh. This place does not look pleasant. Let's see. We just accepted it. We live in a free dried age, but we don't have to. So, okay. So this is Tau Gourmet's business model. Trying to go back to having some version of live food. One Earth gravity. 18% oxygen. Okay.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Yeah, whatever that is, I don't want to talk to it. Let's hope whatever that is does not know how to open doors.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Ma'am, actually the Vanguard sent me. They thought they failed to mention how bad things were.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of
that rifle reminds me of a weapon from
expect you
Crisis
saw
3.
the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work
Give me a
of
second.
Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
Woo! Bro, I have wanted to play the Crisis series for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
I would say try to get her healed first, but I guess I don't get that option. All right, let's get the security system back online.
Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Pulls out grenade launcher. I'll try. All right, I'll take some of this ammo. I'm gonna leave the others more for RP reasons. Just in case she needs it. All right, so I am going to shift over to the doctor. But yeah, I have wanted to play Crisis for a long time. Crisis actually got me to start learning how to build computers because I wanted a Crisis box. One day I'll finally play it. Door. Sneak around here. I am not trying to deal with whatever that scream was if I don't have to.
System offline.
Back outside and go back in. Oh, that reminds me. That's what I needed to do. Let's see. All right, there we go. Let's raise the difficulty a little bit. Let's make this a little more fun. I haven't messed with the settings on this since the day I bought this game. But there was an update where
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
But yeah, they did an update to where you can change different parts of the difficulty. So it's not just easy, normal, hard. But you can change different parts of it, and depending on how hard you make the game, yeah, depending on how hard you make it, you end up getting more XP for it. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since my connection right now isn't great, and they're still doing a lot with the internet around here, I'm just gonna post this one up on YouTube for you all because my internet is just cutting in and out. It's not gonna cut it. Yes. So I'm gonna lighten the load by stopping the YouTube side of the stream. And like I said, I'm just gonna post it up on YouTube and keep it going with Twitch. So sorry about that. We'll try again next week. Hopefully the internet situation will be working the way that it's going. But if you want to slide over to the Purple app and watch the rest of it, the doors are always open. Y'all take it easy.